Hello, Booze Freaks! It's me, Dr. Inkwell, with my new lab coat. This week, we are taking our acid experiment a step further. Who wants to stir?
Jack, give us some counterclockwise stirring action.
Alright. Here's lime. Let me grab that. Lemon. Here's some grapefruit. Okay. And this is pineapple and pineapple, so this is the rum flavoring.
I get a good part.
Dr. Unk, what we've done here is I've taken the idea of a calculation sour, which is a Kevin Liu suggestion, where you take a random 40% alcohol beverage, add lime juice and sugar to it, and it's a sour. So what I've done, since we did acids last week, is take that lime juice, change it to whatever juices are going to match.
The lime juice we concocted.
Right. So turning it into powder and sugar. So what we've done is measured out, instead of just lime, grapefruit, lime, lemon, and pineapple. So in the grapefruit we have vodka, so it's just the Everclear watered down. In the lime we also added a few flavors to make the Everclear taste like gin. As an experiment.
If I can ask, what kind of flavors are you adding to the alcohol to
So
change
for
change
gin,
the overall flavor?
we added a juniper, a couple of touches of orange. We used the essences, and then we did the same to make a whiskey lemon drink and a pineapple rum drink. So this is an actual rum or whiskey or gin or vodka for that matter, but it's neutral grain spirit. So we're curious if these will taste like they do, like they should, even though they are clear. Why don't you give that a taste? Yeah. I'm going to do what we can with this. It's going to be a pretty small pour. And you know what? Let's do this.
Wow. Very nice.
Oh, that's smart. Does it taste like a Greyhound?
It tastes delicious.
Here you go, Carl.
It tastes a little bit simple.
It has a very steep flavor drop off.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of finish to it.
No.
Is this one?
So this
All right.
is gin and lime, yeah?
All right.
You first.
That's the one I was most interested in, just because
It seems like
We
gin
ripped-
is the easiest to...
we riffed the most on that.
You can really get the extra flavors in there.
Oh my god, it tastes like gin.
It absolutely does.
I mean, that would make a great alcohol pop. I mean, you could just,
Totally.
You could get wasted off of that so easily.
Well, and they would be clear too, which is sort of interesting, right?
The thing about the solution is there's a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah.
So if I were to try it again, maybe like less sugar.
Nothing like bourbon, but I could be arm twisted into a whiskey
that's
maybe.
the problem.
Rum, maybe.
Apparently that was
It had a boom.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. It doesn't quite taste like rum, but it definitely has a
That's
very
right.
interesting
Oh,
flavor to it.
It's definitely like
Yeah.
rum-esque.
Yeah.
Well, the gin
Bless
one's
you.
probably the
Thank you.
most approximate for me.
Yeah.
But it,
I feel that the flavors get really, really close, and it because of the drop off and the level of sweetness, it's like you kind of almost can't taste an entire flavor profile of the whiskey or the gin or something. Like
but
that.
on the plus side, none of this tastes like Everclear, and that's what
No.
we're drinking.
So the interesting
I kind
thing,
of feel like we're at the bar and the space station.
Yes, I have won.
All the drink mixes just come in like freeze dried in little packets.
so what you're saying is these are astronaut cocktails.
Yeah.
Well, and
Tang.
so that's a very
Tang
interesting.
gin and tonic.
And I think that's a really interesting point, right? Like we know so much about the science of this taste now that we can add the flavors that we need and subvert the natural process a little bit. So you can make something like Fireball, I'm looking at you, and even though it's really probably not made with cinnamon, it has
Or
that
any
cinnamon,
approach.
you know, and they can adjust that flavor just right, so it's got just enough hot punch.
Right.
You know, maybe a paprika kind of flavor.
That makes
Enough
a drunk
cinnamon
college person
That makes
think
a
that
drunk
they're
college
drinking
person
cinnamon.
exactly. Dr. Unk's younger years.